Take you on an exciting journey through everything that makes this movie a must-watch. If you've never seen it, or even if you have and it's been a while, stick with me because by the end of this you'll be itching to hit play and experience the magic all over again. We're talking about a film that's not just entertainment, it's a cultural phenomenon that blends heart, adventure, stunning visuals, and unforgettable music. And trust me, whether you're a kid at heart or sharing it with the next generation, this is the kind of story that stays with you forever. So let's roar right into it and explore why The Lion King deserves a spot on your watch list. First off, let's set the stage with the basics. The Lion King was released on June 15, 1994 by Walt Disney Pictures. It was directed by Roger Allers and Rob Minkoff, two incredibly talented filmmakers who brought this epic tale to life. Roger Allers had previously worked on story development for films like Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin, while Rob Minkoff came from a background in animation, having directed shorts and contributed to Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Together, they crafted a film that's often hailed as a masterpiece of animation. The screenplay was penned by Irene Mecchi, Jonathan Roberts, and Linda Woolverton. Irene Mecchi had experience with Disney's Renaissance-era films. Jonathan Roberts brought his comedy writing chops from TV, and Linda Woolverton, who wrote Beauty and the Beast, added that touch of emotional depth. This team poured their hearts into creating a narrative inspired by classic stories like Shakespeare's Hamlet and biblical tales of Moses and Joseph, but infused with African folklore and wildlife themes. Now, production-wise, this film was a massive undertaking. It had a budget of about $45 million, which was pretty substantial for an animated feature back in the early 90s. But boy, did it pay off. The Lion King grossed over $766 million worldwide during its initial theatrical run, making it the highest-grossing film of 1994 and the highest-grossing animated film at the time until it was surpassed years later. Adjusted for inflation, it's still one of the top earners ever. The movie was produced over a span of about 3 years, starting in 1991, and involved hundreds of artists, animators, and technicians at Disney's animation studios in Burbank, California. Interestingly, it was initially considered a B project at Disney, with the main focus on Pocahontas, but The Lion King ended up stealing the show and becoming a flagship of the Disney Renaissance period, which ran from 1989 to 1999 and included hits like The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, and Aladdin. What really sets The Lion King apart is its groundbreaking animation. This was hand-drawn 2D animation at its peak before the full shift to CGI. The team used a combination of traditional cell animation and early computer-assisted techniques. For instance, the wildebeest stampede scene, one of the most famous in the film, was created using an innovative computer program called Crowd that simulated the movement of thousands of animals. It took animators 2.5 years to perfect that sequence alone. The backgrounds were inspired by real African landscapes. The production team even took a research trip to Kenya's Hell's Gate National Park to capture the essence of the savanna, the Pride Rock Formation, and the diverse wildlife. You'll see influences from the Serengeti Plains, with vibrant colors during joyful moments and darker, more dramatic tones in intense scenes. The character designs are spot on too. Lions that look majestic yet expressive, hyenas with that sly, menacing vibe, and birds like Zazu with personality bursting from every feather. Speaking of characters, the voice cast is absolutely stellar, bringing so much life to these animated animals. Matthew Broderick voices the young adult Simba, capturing that journey from playful cub to responsible leader with warmth and charisma. You might know Broderick from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and he was chosen after the directors heard his youthful energy in auditions. James Earl Jones lends his deep, commanding voice to Mufasa, Simba's father and the king of the Pride Lands. Jones, famous for Darth Vader in Star Wars, brings gravitas and wisdom that's perfect for the role. Then there's Jeremy Irons as Scar, Mufasa.